Hello. Do you know what today is? Do you know what today is? It's Tell It Tuesday. How you guys doing? How was your week? Last week we talked a lot about there are more than one correct answers because you get to determine what is correct for you as it pertains to life course and choices that you want to make. It's important to know that you don't have to live your life the way I live mine. I don't have to live my life the way you live yours, but ultimately we can respect and hold space for each other's good choices, even if they're not in alignment with each other. Okay? So this week, I want to invite and encourage you to step into your story. I heard a really motivational speaker do a piece on motivation, on how to use pain for purpose. And I thought, I like that term, step into your story. What it simply means is that there is a path and there's a purpose for each and every one of us. But sometimes fear, anxiety, depression, lack of confidence, maybe some of that socialization where people have told us what we should be doing as opposed to what we feel we should be doing. But at some point, if we really search our souls, we'll come up with some ideas about what we're passionate about, what calls us, what moves us, and what type of initiatives and employment we really love to do. Now, we might have to go back to school. We might have to wait till the kids get older, or whatever the case may be. We may have to wait till we get our weight up money-wise or whatever. But you can still delve into those things, even if it's volunteer. I have a patient who wants to be a beekeeper. So I invite and encourage that person to go and volunteer at a bee farm. I have people who want to be rehabilitation specialists and don't have the degrees yet. Maybe volunteer at a nursing home or at a youth program to learn a little bit more about the population that calls your name so that you can get off into that. There may be people who want to race cars, or bungee jump or whatever the case may be. I have a son who likes to skydive and, we did that a couple times. So what is it that you want to do? And what is that your story is and your purpose and can you step into it? Can you step into the story of your life? Or are you hindered by naysayers or haters or people that say you could never do that? I remember moving to Florida, and people that love me can tell you this. I did not have a job in Florida. I did not have a place to live in Florida. I had an air mattress and a lawn chair, and I had ordered a bunch of furniture from out of a magazine so I could pay as I go. And I had it shipped to Florida to one of my dear friends' homes. And then when I got here, my son and I, put the stuff together. I had a 475 square foot studio and a dream. And right after I moved to Florida in November 2019, you know what happened? COVID. So, anything you could think of that could be against me at the time was against me. But I still had a home in West Virginia, still had a job in Maryland, and I was asked and offered the opportunity to fulfill a need, a dream. And I didn't even know how I was going to do it. And then the pandemic hit. Well, I'm here to tell you that pain got turned into purpose because I did complete the assignment that I came to Florida to do. And it didn't work out, but it worked for about 2 years. And I thought about it, and what I found out is that I fell in love with Florida. So now I had to afford myself. Guess what happened? Masterminds clinical counseling and consulting firm. So my pain was turned into purpose. I realized that Florida is my personal happy place. I found my paradise. But had I not come believing in myself, believing in God, and, really conjuring the fact that, if all what broke loose, I could just go home, I would have never found masterminds. I would have never found Florida. I would have never found my beautiful beach. I would have never found my happiness. I've never been happier. So step into your story. Don't forget it doesn't have to be congruent with anyone else's, and let me know what you think. It's time. It's your turn. Okay, there's more than one correct answer. Do what pleases you. Consult the universe and then execute. You'd be amazed. It might not turn out the way you thought it was, but it certainly will be different, and you will at least learn something through successes and failures. Have a great week. It's Tell It Tuesday.